Hey, what's up, guys? Easy Tech Joe here. This probably might be my first video here on YouTube, on the YouTube platform. But I want to do a quick video, real quick, about is it a good idea, or should you become a diesel mechanic or diesel technician, whatever term you want to use. I've been a diesel mechanic. I've been in the field rather. I've been in the field for about 2 years. I've officially had the title of diesel technician for about a year now, and it's been good to me. It's been good to me. I've had people come to me and ask, "Hey, how do I do this? How do I become a diesel tech?" First thing I ask them is, well, the first thing I let them know is that it's not an easy job, right? I like to say it's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple on paper, but that doesn't mean it's always easy. You know what I'm saying? But should you become a diesel technician? When people ask me, I always tell them, well, I'm not going to talk you into it, but am I going to talk you out of it? No. It's one of those careers where you have to really self-examine yourself and really ask those questions, look into the field, look into the job, see how you become a diesel technician. Some people go to school, go to the program. Some people been a mechanic since 13, you know what I mean? And they decide to go to the diesel technician route and go that way. Some people start in automotive, so that make it easier for them to transition from automotive to diesel. Some people go, like myself, go straight into diesel. Me, myself, I didn't go to school. I went to a little 6-week program for American Diesel Training Centers. So shout out to American Diesel Training Centers in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where I started at. And they pretty much gave me the basics of everything, a quick, hit training about the basics of everything I need to know to get started. They set me up with a DeWalt toolbox, a little roll around tool cabinet, and they set me on my way. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, I didn't know enough to really just get it in like that. So should you become a diesel technician? First thing I'm gonna tell you that it's hard work. Are you willing to get dirty? Are you willing to hit your head? Are you willing, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is big. Everything is heavy. Everything is, I don't know. One thing I do like about it, though, is that everything is in your face. Everything is bigger than it is in automotive. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I didn't have a mechanic background. None of that. Before this, my career now. And so, though I still have to evaluate yourself. How I got into it, I knew a lot of truck drivers. And one of my guys was like, "Hey man, you should check this out. So I checked it out. I liked it. I looked at it on YouTube, researched the job field. I looked at YouTube videos about the job field, the requirements it's going to take for the job, what I needed to do, and that's how I jumped in it. You know what I'm saying? The diesel mechanic field, you know what I'm saying? It's a good field. It'll treat you right if you know how to work it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to come into it doing all the big jobs. You may just be the cleanup boy for a while. So don't come into this job thinking you're going to make $25, $30 an hour straight off top. Nah, you might just make $15 an hour, depending on what state you're in, minimum wage, all that stuff comes into play, right? But you might just be the cleanup boy for a while. Don't be afraid to start from the bottom and work your way up, right? I started out as a tire tech at a truck stop. Started off as a tire tech, right? And then, but the thing about it, this career field, you have to go and get it. You have to want it, right? You have to want to learn. So when you start from the bottom, don't get complacent, right? When you start from the bottom, don't get pissed off about, oh, they just got me sweeping floors. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? You've been in this field for a week and you pissed about cleaning floors. Don't never be too good to clean some floors, all right? You may start out cleaning floors. And then you work your way up to some oil changes, and then you work your way at it, and then you swivel your way into learning how to do brakes, right? So as me, I was a tire tech, right? I did tires, right? A lot of tires, hell of a lot of tires. I don't miss it at all. I would rather pull out a fucking transmission than a freaking change a tire. Okay, but anyways, yeah. And so what I did was, when I wasn't doing anything, what did I do? On the other side of the tire shop is where the mechanics are working on trucks. That's the actual truck shop over there. I would ease my way over there and just look at them. But like, hey, what's this? What's that? Or how do you do this? Don't be afraid to ask questions, right? Because a tech will not mind showing you things if he sees that you're actually interested, right? So don't be afraid to ask questions when you're at the bottom. Weasel your way into learning things. And then what I did is that I took that experience and I found another opportunity, which is where I am now. And now I got the title of diesel technician, diesel mechanic. I, for one, still won't call myself a mechanic, because to me, to be called a mechanic, you have to know quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot. There's still a lot I don't know. I'm still learning. That's the name of the game. Keep learning, keep learning. So should you do this job? It's a pretty good job. It's something that you have to evaluate in yourself to see if you really want to do the job. Because like I said, it's simple, but it ain't easy. And two, the pay. Like I said, when you come in, you're not going to be making $25, $30 an hour. Get that out your head. You may be making 15, maybe you're making 12, maybe make 16 or 17. Depends on if you went to school or if you're just not getting into it, not getting your feet wet. Some people go to school, so with that on their resume, they may come in making a little more. But for me, I didn't go to school, right? I went and had a little program, but other than that, I came in, hey, let's be transparent, I came in making 13, right? Not at this particular location, but as a tire tech, started from the bottom. Came in making 13. Hey, I showed promise. I kept working, made $14.50, right? Kept working until I maneuvered my way into the position I am now. Well, I'm making pretty good money now. It can be sufficient. But once again, you have to want it. You know what I'm saying? You have to want it. It's a craft that you can grow in. If you want to, you can retire in it. Some people, cause if you don't, it can wear on your body. It can, like I said, it's not easy. It can wear on your body. So, me as a younger technician, I'm only 31, first of all. So I kind of started a little later than most people. Some people start when they was like 18, 19, 20. Like I said, I didn't have a mechanic background. So I'm a prime example that, hey, just because you don't have this kind of background doesn't mean you can't jump into it if you have the determination to actually learn it. You know what I'm saying? Is this job for you? Hey, only you would know. But I can say that from my standpoint, if this is what you want, you won't regret it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask questions and humble down. Don't be that new tech who's coming in and think he knows things and you don't know nothing. Okay? You don't know nothing, right? These older guys have been here for 4 or 5, some 20, some 30 years. Hey, listen to them. Listen to them. Now you have to be a judge of character. You have to know who's really, what's the word? Eat the fish and spit out the bones. Once you work with them for a while, you know who take advice from and who not. But listen. Eat the fish, spit out the bones. Listen. Do things the right way. You don't want to start your career off cutting corners. Hey, do things the right way. So that's my advice to people who want to come into this field, people who want to come into this job field, people who's thinking about it. Hey, research it, do what you got to do. But once you get into it, hey, grind hard. You know what I'm saying? Show promise. Because that's how you build up yourself in this field. In order to go up in this industry, you have to want. You're not going to grow in this industry just by coming to work. You're not. You know what I'm saying? That's ideal, but you're not. So do what you got to do. So, hey, that's my quick video, man. I said the pay is good. Once you work your way up, have patience, listen, and budget, because tools are not cheap. So budget. That's a whole nother video right there. But hey, you know what it is, man. Easy Tech Joe. Be easy.